guys, and welcome to a new episode of the Diaries of Everything Ching. I hope you guys have your beverage, whether it's hot or cold, because I have a doozy for y'all today. So basically, I was sitting back listening to a podcast or something, and they were talking about your younger self, your past, and things of that sort. And I think about my past a lot. I don't know why I think about it as often as I do, but I do know that I like to see how far I've come. Coupled with social media, a lot of times when discussing our past, it's always linked to some kind of trauma, some kind of pain, and things of that sort. But I wanted to create a quick platform here to discuss the positive that comes with it. Sounds a bit strange, but let me break it down for you real quick. There's a lot of shit that we've all gone through. We've gone through shit. There's nobody in this world that hasn't gone through shit. Different shit, but shit. And I have to commend us for overcoming those things. And I don't necessarily mean in a mental capacity, emotional capacity, spiritual capacity, because we could still be working on that. But the fact that even though these things happen, we still find it within ourselves to get up in the morning to continue to work on a better us. Because we know that there's so much more to life. There's so much more to explore. There's so much things to learn. And there's so much things to unlearn. And just being able to commit ourselves to that journey deserves to be celebrated. Period. I know there might be people who are stuck. And I want to talk to those people for a second. I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to give yourself grace because everybody's pace is different. I don't want you to look at other people's lives who may have gone through something similar and compare, because one thing that I can tell you right now, comparison is the thief of joy. You may think that you've gotten so far in life. You might think, oh my gosh, yes, I'm doing the damn thing. But once you compare yourself to somebody, all of a sudden you feel like incompetent. All of a sudden you feel like inadequate. All of a sudden you feel like you're not doing enough. And you're doing enough. All of our journeys are different. If all of our journeys were meant to be the same journey, we would be one individual person. And that's what makes us all special in our own rights, because we all have different journeys designed for just us. That's why there's moments where you would see someone maybe following in the footsteps of someone else and it don't work out for them the same, because that wasn't their journey to take, right? So be patient with yourself. You will get there. You will get there. The fact that you wake up in the morning and you move and you groove is something to be proud of. I know it may not feel like it right now. And if no one else has told you, I'm proud of you, because that's hard for a lot of people. And if you're able to get up in the morning and at least do one thing, then you've done something. Progress. Be patient with yourself. It may not all fall together, but as long as you continue to commit to be better than you were yesterday and the day before that, it'll all fall into place. And I know a lot of times as kids, we're sitting here saying, yeah, adult life's about to be lit, because we see the shows, we see how our parents are moving. And when we became adults, weren't we hit with something different? Oh my gosh, I was like, this is not the same adult. Take it back. Take it back. If this is what adulthood is given, I don't even need this. But even with all that, we wake up in the morning and we keep it moving. We wake up in the morning, we make our money. We wake up in the morning, we put a smile on. We make someone laugh. Even though we know it's hard. Let's talk about the traumas that we're bringing into adulthood, shall we? The fact that we're taking the time to unlearn some of that shit. We're doing research. We're looking at, different resources. We're talking to each other. We're creating safe spaces. We're actually working on being a better us. Hell, we're even teaching things to the older generations, for real. We're the generation that has healing on our back. Shout out to the millennials. Period. So if no one else has ever told you, I'm going to say it again if I didn't say it before because I can't remember. Lena Ching, is proud of you because you did that. And that's just on period, pill. But in all seriousness, I had to drop a podcast like this because there's not enough of this in the world. There are some. But I'm not seeing it enough because the negativity is overriding the positivity. And that is what we don't need right now. There's violence, there's wars, there's this, there's that. We need to start bringing up the positivity so it can outweigh the negativity, so people can understand that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because some people can't see it because society is just continuously shunning down the darkness. So it's blocking out the light. No. We're not doing that over here at the Diaries now. We are keeping it positive over here. So if you are still here with us and you're still moving and you're still grooving and you're waking up and you're going to work or you're going to school or you're doing whatever you need to do to be a better you, please look at the mirror right now one time and said, you did that. I am proud of you, and we are going to get this money and we're going to go until we can't go no more. We're going to live our life. We're going to survive until we don't have to survive like that no more, and we can just live for a living. Shout outs to Nick and Carla. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, let's cheers to a new episode of the Diaries of Everything Ching. Take care.